All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Gaming Corner. My name is Matt, and this is my Gaming Corner channel on YouTube. What did that cat just do? Weird kitties. My cat Mud Pie is sitting over here. Duck is on top of our couch on the other side of me where my daughter's sitting. And for some odd reason, Mud Pie just tried to jump up to the top of the couch and missed. I only saw that corner of my eye, but it was weird. All right, let's get back to what this video is about. All right, as you can see, today I am standing up over here. You can see my chair sitting right here. And for most of you eagle-eyed people, you might have noticed that something looks different in the gaming corner. Normally I'm sitting in my chair when I'm talking to you, but today I am standing. You can also see, let me make sure I switch to the right side. You can see my CRT TV behind me. So what I ended up doing in the gaming corner here is I just changed it around a little bit. This section back here that you see, right about here is where my desk used to sit. About where I'm standing is where my desk used to sit. This shelf was behind me, and this TV and this desk were on the front side where my computer now is. So I have switched it around. It's giving me more room to move. I'm still not done setting everything up, but at least I got more room now. And there's the cat that missed the jump. But that's what's going on here. But today we're going to talk about the part 2 video of my Sega Master System. So you're going to see images that I took, photographs of my collection. The first half of this collection you're about to see are going to be the Sega Master System games that are cart in box. No manuals, no anything. It's just the cartridge and the box. So first of all, let's go run over those real quick and show you which games I have for that. Alright, now that you have seen the first half of the game collection, and keep in mind, these are games that I've had since I was young. These are games that I had when I got the Master System when I was about 13 years old. This is the collection from that time. The second half here of games you're going to see are games that are complete in box. These have the instruction manual, the poster that came with, everything. So that are the games coming up here. Right, now for this last part. You're probably going to see a few games sprinkled in that are cartridge only, because I do have a few, like I have sitting over here, that are just the cartridge for the Master System. Lost the box a long time ago, no instruction manual, no nothing. So you're going to see those along with the newest games I have picked up in the collection. A couple of those games are the Sonic games that you're going to see. I just picked those up recently, just this year, and I am slowly working on still building up my Sonic collection. And if you do hear any music in the background, that is my daughter. She's watching J-pop. Right, Lizzie? J-pop?
It's called Nijio J-pop.
They're J-pop though?
Yeah.
They're called Nijio J-pop. She's watching that stuff. She really likes their music. I'm fine with that. But if you do hear any of that in the background, it is her. Hopefully it won't get me banned on YouTube or question mark checked, but that's okay. But alright, here's the last part of that collection. Alright, so that is my collection of Master System games. I am still working on slowly building these up. I hope you enjoyed this small little video. Hope it didn't take too long. But that is my Master System. Now, for the last part of this, these are the 5 games that if you are collecting for the Master System, I recommend having on the Master System. They are well worth it. I said I'm not going to include games like Sonic 1, Sonic 2. These are going to be 5 games out of my collection that you just saw that I feel are worth owning on the Master System. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And at the end here are the 5 games. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright everybody, little disclaimer here. All gameplay footage is being captured on an EMU, the Fusion emulator. I just wanted to get that out there. And now let's talk about the games a little bit. The first game on the playlist here for my 5 that I recommend is Alien Syndrome. This game is basically a run and gun, and you gotta rescue the hostages, kill the aliens while you're at it. You see that little FE there on the wall? Those are like guns and all sorts of other stuff. This game is one of the games I do recommend getting to have on the Sega Master System. Game is a lot of fun. You will see in these gameplay footages I don't get very far in them, so just keep that in mind. But this is the first one, Alien. Alright, game number 2, one I just recently picked up, Astro Warrior. This is a Shump, I believe is how it's called. I always call them a top-down arcade shooter. This one is a lot of fun. You can get this as a single game on one cart, or you can get it with another game on it called Pit Pot if you want to get the dual cartridge, so you get 2 games for the price of 1. The reason why I recommend this shooter game right here, one, besides for it is a lot of fun. Graphically wise, the Master System's colors are beautiful, but it also is not that expensive. A lot of Shumps on the Genesis and the Master System are expensive. This one is not. I think I got this one in box, no instruction manual, for about 10 or 15 bucks. So definitely not bad and definitely worth checking out. Alright, let's get ready to move on to the next game, Enduro Racer. Now this is an arcade game that was translated over to the Genesis, or Master System I should say. It is not arcade perfect. It's actually nowhere near the arcade. This, I feel, is one of the hidden gems, as a lot of people like to call them, on here. If you're used to games that are just kind of like, what do they call them, type things. You see them a lot on the phones where it's just a game that you just keep running through the levels the same. Usually you're collecting coins. That's kind of how this game actually is. If you get your timing right when you're going off these jumps, you can keep your bike going at a very good speed. The more vehicles you pass, the more points you'll get. And then that goes in at the end of the match for upgrading the bike. It only lasts for that race though. But I feel this game is a lot of fun. It's actually quite relaxing too once you get used to it. It's not a hard game in any stretch of the imagination. It's one of those games that if you buy, you will beat on your first try. And there we go, got to the finish. Next game, Pro Wrestling. This game is very simple in its design. And look at it, I'm in the Road Warriors, or knockoff Road Warriors. But this game is simple in design. There's nothing major in this game. Master System only uses 2 buttons, so you get a punch and a kick. You push both buttons at one time, you can run. Check out the little intro animation. This game is just, it's a lot of fun to play. It's very simple, but it's worth it. It's a fun game. I do not know the price of this one because I haven't had to buy it. I am planning on completing it though. I want to get it in box and that. But this is a very, very fun wrestling game on the Master System. The final game that I recommend. This right here, Afterburner. This is the reason why I was a Sega fan. Granted, you could have got this on the Nintendo Entertainment System, but it doesn't look this good. It doesn't play this good neither. I mean, the Master System version is awesome. Sure, it's downgraded from the arcade, but this is the game that made me go Sega. This and Shinobi were the first 2 games I played in the arcade for Sega. and then it was Golden Axe. Those 3 games in particular, Afterburner, Shinobi, Golden Axe, made me a Sega fan. There was no doubt about it, these were the ones. And Afterburner is a must-have on the Master System. But these are the 5 games, and this is the 5th one. Hope you kind of enjoyed this. Like I said, these are 5 games that I have in my collection. There are other hidden gems out there that you should definitely look into if you start collecting for the Master System. But these are the 5 that I say you should definitely have on your system if you get them. I do thank you for watching. And like I said, early before this part came up, and this is the first time I'm talking at the end of one of these, that I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.